Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aisha, you probably already know, and I just wanted to come on here first of all to apologize deeply to you guys. I'm like really sorry. Like I literally told you guys I was gonna be consistent with my YouTube and like giving you guys my journey and all of that, but I just couldn't. Like I genuinely could not record videos. Like I could not even edit. If I recorded videos, there was no way I could edit them. So it's like it is what it is. Like I'm so sorry. I just want to apologize for that because it's like it's not nice for me to say I was gonna be consistent and then I didn't drop videos in like 4 months. But like I just couldn't take my phone and record. Like the last video I recorded was actually one I posted. Like I could never record to edit, so if that makes any sense. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and then apologize for that. And I just wanted to give you guys an official announcement that I am officially a sophomore in college. Like I finished my first year like almost 2 weeks ago, and I cannot like express my joy. Like I'm so thankful to God for like seeing me through like that first year, because it was hard, y'all. Like it wasn't easy, but I scaled through, and I'm so thankful for that, because I couldn't do myself. I couldn't do by myself. I couldn't do that up with my parents and the support of my parents. I couldn't do that with my friends and all of that. So I'm so thankful to God for that. But today, y'all, I'm coming to give you guys the tea and the juice about like my experience, or my overall experience of my first year in Albion College, because like obviously there's people already texted me on Instagram. Like a lot of people have texted me on Instagram that, oh, blah blah, we don't know anything about Albion College. Thank you so much for your video and all that. I'm so thankful for you guys, because it makes me happy to see that I'm actually helping people. Like it literally means a lot to me. But like as you guys already have said, like you don't have any information about Albion College. So I'm here to give you guys the tea on my first year in Albion College, whether for transfer students or like for incoming new freshmen that are just like coming this semester, like next semester, whatever. But I'm here to give you guys my overall experience at Albion College, and there's like so many sections of it, because like there's academics and student life and all like my accomplishments and everything I've gotten this like, past year. So it's like it's a lot. So you guys should stay tuned for if you wanna like know more about these informations. But yeah, that's like the main thing. Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. I would give you guys information about Albion College, like literally the tea. But yeah, thank you so much. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so first of all, I have the whole lot of list for you guys. I have literally like 10 things, different things. I have a list here with me. But first of all, I'm going to talk about like myself as a person and how I've grown like in the past year, like from my first YouTube video to now. Obviously, we're still in the same spot, but like how I've grown as a person and how like going to college has kind of shaped my views on different situations and things that I never thought like I could see different from like when I was in high school. Obviously, I know I was gonna grow, but like there's some things that I just could not imagine myself like changing, But like first of all, let's talk about myself as a person. Like I cannot, like literally being active in my own growth is like the best thing that could ever happen to me, because I was a kid going to college, moving all the way out of state. I don't know anybody in this America. The only person I know in this America is my family, and we're here together in Houston. And then I moved all the way to Michigan. First of all, it's a very cold state. I don't know anybody there. It's like a whole different transition. Like I could not. But like moving all the way there with myself, it was hard. Okay, like it might have looked easy, and like it might have been, people say, oh, moving out to say blah blah blah. Obviously I had my positives for me, but like moving all the way from Houston, where like there's a lot of black people, there's a lot of Nigerians, there's a lot of Africans, where you can see people that look like you. It's so underrated. Like I went to Michigan, the majority of people that are in Michigan, literally 90% population of Michigan are white people. That's one. Two, it's like there's not a lot of Africans, so there's literally like not much that's like provided for us in terms of like, let's say, food for example, like you have to go out of your way to find things to cook the kind of food you eat. So it's not like an environment for you to just go and then, like, how do I say, like, accommodate yourself. You have to like go out of your way to find things that suit yourself. So it's like all of that. So like moving out of state, missing my family, missing the kind of food I eat, all of that, I was kind of like, stressful and all of that. But like my growth as a person, I've like grown to see the world differently. I've grown to be more diverse in my thinking. I've grown to be more outspoken, to say things that the way I feel. I've grown to be more confident. Like, obviously my confidence is not like all the way skyrocketed up, but like I've grown to be more confident in what I say, in what I do. I want to not care about what other people have to say about me. Like, you're not living my life, I'm living my life. Like, I'm living it literally on a day-to-day basis. So if you are coming to stress my life, you're gonna be thrown in the bin. But all of that, like, I should make a whole video about like how I've literally evolved from like being a very like one-sided thinker to like thinking broadly and then exploring all the options that are available for me. All that. Enough about like myself, but to just sum it all up, I have met people in my life right now that are so different from me. Like, we see things differently and we learn from each other, and that's like the best thing that can ever happen to me. And I'm just thankful for people I've met, and I'm thankful that they've pushed me to go out of my comfort zone, to explore things that I would normally never would have done. So yeah, I'm just thankful for that and all of that. But yeah, as a person, I've grown very much, and it's a joy to watch myself grow into like an adult. I already talked about moving out of state. It's like hard, moving your things, like the kind of food you eat, the kind of environment you live in. Like, I literally live in a city, and I have to go like, and I'm going to a school that's literally like in kind of like a small town. It's like kind of hard because the things that are available to me here, like Uber, like Lyft, and all of that. Like, if I want to just go somewhere to just chill, it's not really available there. Like, obviously there are Ubers, but like they're not as cheap as this place and all of that. So it's like kind of hard to transition yourself. But obviously, if you know what you want, if you know that, okay, yes, you want to be in this small town, and you know that you have to be there, like you have no choice, you make the best out of it, if that makes sense. So I made the best out of my experience in Albion. Like, obviously not all of them were enjoyable, but I don't regret my decision, if that makes sense. Let's talk about Albion as a whole, the town and the school, and all of the like resources and accommodations available for you as a student, international student, domestic, coming from Michigan, coming from other states. We're going to talk about that. Albion College is a very small school. If you don't know, it's like it has a lot of people. It has about more than 1,000 people, but it's like small compared to like other hill schools and all of that. It's located in a very small town with like majority of the population in this small town are the students of Albion. The town is like very like low populated. There's not a lot available, not gonna lie. In terms of like resources, like stores, there's family fare, but like it's not like Walmart. It's kind of expensive. As students, we're still getting allowances from our parents. We're working at Albion, but it's like it's not a lot of money. So it's like you still have to like crunch up some money. Like, so all of that are the disadvantages of being in a small town, but the advantages are also there. Like, it's a very peaceful place, like very tranquil. You can decide to just take a walk at the nature center, or you can decide to just walk downtown. It's like, even if you go downtown, it's not like a lot of things that can buzzing and so you can still have your own pace. It's like a tight-knitted community, like town, whatever. Everybody knows everybody. So if you go there, you say hi to them, like, oh hey, blah blah, trying to make relationships with people in the community. They take you as their own, because obviously you live in Albion, you go to school in Albion, they're like their people now. So it's like kind of easy, whatever. But yeah, as a whole, it's a tiny community. It's small. It's not a lot. If you're coming from a city, it's not a lot of like city things there. Only if you like go all the way to like Jackson, that's like another city or something. or like Grand Rapids or like all those places. But Albion itself, by itself, it's like there's not lots to there and all that. So now we're going to talk about the weather. You guys, see me. The only time I could literally count the amount of time I wore something like this in Albion, let's say 4 times this past spring semester. It was cold. I'm telling you, I'm coming from a city. Our winter lasts a month, and it goes literally just January to like, let's say middle of February, and we're done, and we're seeing the sun back. Like I've not been to somewhere that cold in my life. I went to Michigan. I was like, oh, it's cold. Like there's snow, all of that. But like I understand why it's cold to like March, because we didn't even have spring, you guys. It was freezing. Like literally before I came in May 7th, before I came back to Houston, it was still kind of chilly in Michigan. It's like it was still like 16 degrees C, let's say like 40-50 degrees F. Like you guys, I'm not understanding, bro. That weather depressed me. If I see the sun come out, like obviously I have to dress up, I have to look nice, because the weather, like the only time is you see the sun once in 2 weeks, or like once in how many days. When you see the sun come out, you use yourself. Like literally everybody comes out of their thing, everybody's taking walks. Like even if it's like sunny and kind of still cold, people will take their jacket and still come outside and take a walk. But you see when it's like cold and it's like cloudy, it's like dull, the weather is like, oh god, literally nothing you can do. Just sit on your bed or just like go to classes, and like there's nothing intriguing for you to do. Only if there are events on campus that you can participate in. But the weather is not nice. If you're an international student coming from Nigeria, Ghana, like all those, coming from Africa in general, brace yourself. You're coming to the cold. We start seeing our cold weather in mid-October, entering November. You start freezing. So you have to prepare yourself for what you're coming to see. So if you're coming this summer, like this fall, August, September to like mid-October until like fall, you guys have to make sure that you are enjoying yourself in the sun, bathing yourself in the sun, because when it goes, it's not coming back until you leave. So it's like enjoy yourself while the sun is here, because if it literally comes around like October, mid-October, you're not gonna feel the amount of heat that you feel in the first week of school until you leave, literally. But yeah, people, I have majority of people in Albion College are white people. It's let's say 85% white people. There's a lot of black people. No, don't get me wrong, but like there's a lot of white people too. So it's like you have to prepare yourself for the diversity you're going to see. Yes, there are people from different countries, there are people from different cultures and backgrounds and whatever. So you have to prepare yourself for what you're coming to. If you're someone that hasn't really been around white people, you're gonna be around white people. So you have to prepare yourself for like diversity and understanding your environment. So now we're gonna talk about academics and classes and all of that. Last semester I took 7 classes. I know we're supposed to take 4 classes, but like technically I took 4.5 class. 4.5 class. Like I took bio, chem, African American history, and Spanish. I took Spanish because it satisfied my global mode, I think. Yeah. And I took African American history because I wanted to. And chemistry and bio are important for me because I'm a biology major. And I'm an ethnic studies minor because I'm going into the pre-med field. I'm in the pre-med field right now. And ethnic studies because I'm trying to know more about like racial diversity and all of that in this country, because it's hard being a black person in this country, not gonna lie. We're not gonna get into that right now. That's another video for another day. But yeah, those are my classes. I took bio, chem, African American history, and Spanish, and one other class for my recent institute affiliation. It was like a course. It's like 0.25 units. So my bio and my chem had labs. So it's like bio lab, chem lab, and all of that. The other like 5 classes. So that's how I was taking 7 classes. Academics in general in Albion College is like top notch because you understand like teachers and all of that. But what the teachers I've taken, I learned to understand them, know what they want, know what I'm going to give them to be able to get like the grades I want. Know like participating in class, like saying what you feel, like even if it doesn't like correlate what the teacher is talking about, just like bringing things up that are like relevant to whatever it is they're teaching and all of that. It's like important because you're learning, you're paying to learn, so why not just like go all out, but yeah, academics in Albion is top notch. Like you have a close relationship with your professor. Like you're like 20 in the class. That's like even in big class. Like if you go to like a smaller class, it can be like 4. I have a friend that literally was the only person in the class. So it's like you have a very close relationship with your professor, and you can literally go to them. Like they have enormous amount of office hours. Like if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Like they're there for you. Like you're paying them, so exploit them. Like go for it. Like don't hold back because it's your money. It's a lot of money, girl. So academics is like up there, like in terms of like, okay, research and all of that. You have everything for you. Like everything is provided for you. There's a lot of resources that are there for you to exploit. So it depends on you and your like capacity as a person. Like if you feel like you don't want to go for it, then that's you. But if you feel like you're paying money and you want to like go through into each and every corner of your money, you want to meet professors, you want to go for office hours, you want to do research, everything's provided for you. And there's even like some sort of research that you can do during the summer or even during the school year. You can like come up with ideas and then work with professors about like research to do, and then you get paid. So it's like, why not? I'm gonna do that one summer. So it's like, come in, like you get paid for doing research. Like who doesn't want money? But yeah, my classes last semester, they were kind of challenging because when first semester I was taking 4 classes. They were hard. I was taking a psych, my FYE class, my honors class, and one other class. I don't know. I can't really remember. Wait. Oh, anatomy. They were not easy, but like that was the only thing I was focused on. I was only focused on my class. But this semester, I had so much going on. I was on the dance team. Before I even joined BSA, I'm on the BSA e-board. I have so many commitments, and I have bio, I have chem. Just taking bio and chem alone, it's like, damn, it's a lot. And then bio lab and then chem lab, like, it's hard. And then I'm taking my African American history class, so many things to read, so many materials from each of the classes. Like, these teachers don't even think that you have other commitments that you're doing, but they just give you all of it. So it was kind of hard for me in the start. Like, chemistry and biology were kind of easy because they were things I've learned from Nigeria. Like, my knowledge was still like kind of fresh from them. African American history wasn't really hard, per se, but it was still like new information that I had to take in, and I have to understand, like, the issue of black people. Like, it's not nice. Like, sitting in that class alone, like in the beginning of the class, literally I'd be having ghost pimples. Like, I'd be so mad about the things that these people did to us, and I'm telling you, this is a story for another day. But yeah, Spanish was like my easiest class because it's a Spanish 101, so it was like easy. ABC Spanish. But yeah, my classes were kind of challenging at first, but like, I got the hang of it. I understand. I got the hang of like, okay, I need to meet people to help me, because there's like a lot of resources. There's Cutler Center, there's writing, there's so many centers for you to go to if you need help. Like, sometimes you don't even have to do anything yourself. Just do a rough draft, and then go and meet them, they do it for you. Because they're paying them for it, okay? Everything's provided for you. It's up to you to exploit it, to do what you want to do with it, you know? But I had to figure out a better way to study, to assimilate things that I wanted to know. And yeah, it just got better. And now I check my GPA. I have a 4.0. My GPA from last semester to this semester, it's like giving, and I'm on the dean's list twice in a row now. So it's like I'm so thankful for that. But yeah, that's my thing in terms of academics and classes. It's easy for you, like I would say it's easy because things are kind of hard. Things are hard in college, but like there's a lot of resources provided for you. You have to use them to be able to succeed in college. That's it. That's all I have to say. Student life, clubs, and organizations. Like I mentioned before, there's not a lot to do in college, in Albion College. So the things that are providing for you in terms of fun things, you better do them because you are just gonna die of boredom. I'm telling you, there's not to do. So Union Board is like a organization that provides like trips, events, and all of that for students. Like it affiliates with other clubs to like create events for students. So there's like a lot of events. There's Mexican, like from last semester, like from first semester, there was like Mexican events and all of that. So many events. There's like trips to Cedar Point. There's trips to Chicago. There's trips to Ohio, bro. So many places. There's not a lot of spaces for you to like go to the like in terms of the trips part. There's not like a lot of seats and whatever. But if you know that you want to go, you have to go there early to sign up and whatever. I never went for any of that trips apart from the one that they gave for freshmen, Michigan Adventure, like in during orientation. I never went for any of them, which they were free, but I never went because I don't have energy to stand in line for more than 2 hours to sign up for an event or for a trip. And the thing is, the trips are always like very early in the morning. They like to go very early in the morning, so students can have time to socialize and whatever in the place, and then before they come back at night. Me, I cannot wake up early in the morning on a Saturday, so I've been stressed all week, and to just decide that okay, yes, I want to wake up. Obviously, the trips are fun and all, but like, will I even have fun if I don't sleep well? Yeah. There are a lot of clubs in Albion College. There are so many, depending on whatever your views are or like whoever you are as a person, you choose the one that are better for you. So, like for me, when we did Britain Bash, I signed up for EMS Club, which is like a medical club for like EMT for people that does like ambulances and shit like that. I joined the divine dance team. Like, I dance. If you check my Instagram, I've been doing a lot of TikToks. I just wanted to do something more fun this past semester because the first semester I literally just came and focused on my schoolwork. Like I didn't even do anything fun. I didn't go on trips. I didn't do anything fun. So it was kind of like sad. I just did school, work, sleep. So this semester I was like, okay, why not be spontaneous and all of that. So I joined the divine dance team. I joined the BSA, Black Student Alliance organization. So all of that. And then during spring break I went to Boston with my friends. I didn't vlog or whatever because I felt like I wanted to, live life in the moment because that's all I've been doing right now. Like literally take it a step at a time, a day at a time. Nobody has time for stressing about the future. Like obviously you have a plan, an ultimate plan for the future, but like how you're going to get there, only God knows. So don't stress yourself, I applied to be in the BSAE board. I applied to be an FYE mentor. If you're a new student and you come, you understand what an FYE mentor is. But yeah, I'm also like an ambassador for like admissions, students or whatever. So there are a lot of clubs that you can join. And if you're Black, I'm strongly encouraging that you join BSA because why not? Like it's fun, there's good food, there's vibes and all of that. Come to BSA meeting and then you have the time of your life. Like you can even follow us at Albion BSA Instagram account. Instagram account, I think it's Albion_BSA, whatever. Just search it up on Instagram, Albion BSA. You can just like check my following you see I'm following them Albion BSA. So you should just follow us, and that way you can like be informed about like if events happening on campus, or just follow us, because I'm gonna stalk you either way to join BSA if you're black. So just follow us. And I just wanted to like say like there's only so much of us in that school. If you need anything, come to me. You know me. I'm everywhere. I'm always the one with the different colors of hairs. I had purple hair, I had orange hair. Maybe next semester there'll be different varieties of colors too. But jokes apart, come up to me. If you need anything, I will direct you to someone that can do it. If it's something within my power, I will help you. Because like if I don't help you, or if you don't help me, who's going to help us? Anyways, I'm going to make this quick because my storage is kind of full. I was talking about like my overall like experience in the school. It's like life changing. Like life is too short to be worrying about things that are so useless. Just live your life in the moment. Go from a day-to-day basis. You know where you're going to. You understand that, okay, yes, I know I want to be a doctor. And okay, yes, I'm going to be a doctor. But right now, I still have a long way to be a doctor. I'm going to live my life right now, because if I become a doctor and I look back, if I become a doctor and I look back at the things I've done, it's like, what did you do? Like, did you even have fun? Did you even know people? Did you even know people? Like, no. And I just wanted to say, like, you're coming to college, whatever you know that about yourself before you come to college, leave it in the past. When you come to college, nobody knows you. Build a new life, like literally start a new life. Like if you're someone that's shy, oh, you have anxiety, you have social anxiety, or whatever, come to college, suck it up, fake it till you make it. Say hi to people. That's how you make friends. That's how you meet people. That's how you like live. That's how you live. That's how you literally have fun in that college, especially in Albion. Live your life. Don't stress about. Okay, live your life while also getting good grades. Don't fail. Or don't say I'm saying you should live your life and not study. No, you have to set priorities right. You want to study, you set your time to study, you set your time to do your homework and whatever. But set time to breathe, set time to listen to music, set time to sleep. Make sure that you're sleeping well, because if you're not sleeping well, it affects your performance, it affects your mood, it affects everything that your day-to-day life. Make sure that you're not just like having like a routine every day. You go to classes, you go and eat, you come and sleep. Let's say, okay, you want to watch something on YouTube or whatever. Like, don't just have a stagnant lifestyle. No. Be spontaneous, do things that you will not normally do. Spend money once in a while, but don't be broke. And just live, to be honest. Live in the moment. That's all I have to say. That's like literally my whole sum up of everything I've just said in this video. Or if you guys want to come to Albion, come. If you don't have it, come. Even though it's boring or whatever, you'll find things to do. You meet people that fit your lifestyle. You talk to people, you will have fun. I mean, if you choose to. But like, just come. Literally everything will work out for you. Alright, that's the end of the video, guys. I just wanted to thank you so much for sticking with me through my YouTube journey for like a year now. I'm so thankful for you guys, because you guys come to my DM, you ask me questions. Like, it means a lot to me, literally. It means a lot to know that I'm actually helping people. That's like my whole goal. But like, if you need anything whatsoever, if you have any questions, come to my DM. Do it. I might not reply fast. Does not mean I'm trying to avoid you. It might just mean that I have a lot of things going on. Actually, if you need anything, come to me and ask. I will literally be there for you. Like, it's the least I can do. And if you want to know more about Albion, if you have more questions, please don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. I would do my best as possible to answer them. And if it required making another video, so I'm making another video. That's not a big deal. Hopefully, because I don't want something to just promise more and not fulfill my promise. But if you have any questions for real, if it's a lot, like a whole bunch, I would definitely answer them. And if you feel like you're not comfortable in the comments, come to my DM. I will write them down and then I'll answer them for you. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, and comment what you want to see next, or like any questions you have about Albion College. I'll be here to answer your questions for you. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So them,